Okay. Very good morning, students. Today we shall discuss about the hyperbola. So, standard form of equation of a hyperbola: x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1. A hyperbola and a conjugate hyperbola. So, two forms. Standard form of equation of hyperbola: x square by y square minus y square by b square is equal to 1. Conjugate form of equation of hyperbola is x square by a square minus y square by b square equals minus 1. Or you can take this is also y square by b square minus x square by a square is equal to 1. So if it is x square by a square minus y square by b square equals 1, then it is a hyperbola. A conjugate hyperbola is x square by a square minus y square by b square equals minus 1. If you multiply this by minus, you will get this one becomes plus, this becomes minus, and this becomes plus. Or you can take this also, y square by b square minus x square by a square is equal to 1. So this one is the standard form of equation of a hyperbola. A hyperbola is a conic whose difference of focal distances is equal to length of the is equal to length of the transverse axis. So again, 2a. So in case of ellipse, sum of focal distances of any point, on the ellipse is equal to length of major axis in case of ellipse. Here, difference of focal distances of any point on the conic is equal to length of transverse axis. Here, length of transverse axis is 2a. Okay. So then, what is the difference between the ellipse and a hyperbola? So the only thing is the eccentricity. So ellipse caseally plus ತಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ, hyperbola caseally minus ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ eccentricity e square is equal to eccentricity for the hyperbola root of 1 plus b square by a square. So this can be taken as root of a square plus b square by a. So that is also equals to a into e equals root of a square plus b square. Squaring on both sides, you will be get a square is equal to a square plus b square. So you will be get b square is equal to a square into e square minus 1. So ಈ b square ಮೇಲೆ ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಈ a square ನ ಈ ಕಡೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, a square ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ a square e square minus a square ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, a square ಕಾಮನ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ e square minus 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So in case of ellipse, b square equals a square into 1 minus e square. In case of hyperbola, it is b square is equal to a square into e square minus 1. In case of standard form of equation of ellipse, eccentricity e is equal to root of 1 minus b square by a square, but in case of hyperbola it is root of 1 plus b square by a square. Okay, and now we shall discuss about the properties of this hyperbola. So no difference between maximum, most of the properties of ellipse and hyperbola are similar. Okay, this is x is equal to minus a by e, this is x is equal to plus a by e. See here, so there are two branches for the hyperbola. So for this hyperbola, center again 0, 0. One of the focus ae, 0, another focus s dash minus ae, 0. And vertex, the points where the conic and the axis of the conic, here conic is hyperbola. The points where the conic and the axis of the conic meet is called as the vertex of the hyperbola. So ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ hyperbola ಗೆ vertices ಯಾವಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. a, 0, another one is minus a dash minus a, 0. First case, coordinates of the center of the hyperbola 0, 0. Okay. So we see here the parabola. Hyperbola is symmetric with x-axis. And then again, so branch, this branch and this branch, both are symmetric with x-axis. So we call x-axis as the transverse axis. The axis of the hyperbola. Axis of the hyperbola is x-axis. We call it as transverse axis. In case of ellipse, we call x-axis as the major axis. Here in case of hyperbola, we call x-axis as the transverse axis. So axis of the hyperbola, x-axis, nothing but y is equal to 0, and the length of the transverse axis, is a dash, length of the transverse axis is a dash, its length is equal to 2 times of a. Okay, axis is x-axis, equation is y is equal to 0. We call x-axis as the transverse axis of the hyperbola. So x-axis is the transverse axis. T-axis, transverse axis is x-axis. Its equation is y is equal to 0. Its length is 2a. So take two more points on y-axis as b and b dash. So its coordinates 0 comma b and this coordinate 0 comma minus b. So we call y-axis. So conjugate axis x y-axis is the conjugate axis. Equation is x is equal to 0. Obviously its length is 2b. And for the sake of similarity between ellipse and hyperbola, we take two more points b and b dash on y-axis. Coordinates of b 0 comma b, coordinates of b dash 0 comma minus b, 0 comma minus b. So length of the conjugate axis, we call x-axis as the transverse axis, length is 2a. We call y-axis as the conjugate axis, length is 2b. Okay, and now coordinates of the foci, same case, plus or minus a comma 0. Coordinates of directrices, plus or minus a by e comma 0, and distance between the foci, no change, that is 2ae, and distance between the directrices is equal to 2a by e. Okay, and then equations of latus rectum. See, these are the latus rectum. Latus rectum 1, latus rectum 2. Again, these two latus rectum passing through the focus and the point AE comma 0 and minus AE comma 0. Equations of latus rectum x is equal to plus or minus AE. Equations of directrices. Here, this is the directrix, one of the directrix passing through Z at AE comma 0. Another directrix Z dash passing through the point minus a by e comma 0. So equation of one of the directrix x is equal to a by e. Equation of another directrix x is equal to minus a by e. Equations of directrices x is equal to plus or minus a by e. Okay. Again, ends of latus rectum does not change, plus or minus ae comma plus or minus b square by a. Length of latus rectum is same, it is 2b square by a. So these are the properties related to the hyperbola. X square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1, where the eccentricity e is equal to root of 1 plus b square by a square. Ellipse alli 1 minus b square by a square ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, hyperbola 1 plus b square by a square ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay ನಾ? See here, once again for this hyperbola, coordinates of center 0 comma 0, we call x-axis as the transverse axis and y-axis as the conjugate axis, and vertices of the hyperbola are a and a dash. Okay now, vertices of the hyperbola a and a dash, coordinates plus or minus a comma 0. ಅದೊಂದು ಬರ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ. Vertices of the hyperbola plus or minus a comma 0. So we call x-axis as the transverse axis. Equation is y is equal to 0. Length of transverse axis is 2a, and we call y-axis as the conjugate axis. Its equation is x is equal to 0, and length of the conjugate axis is b dash. Okay, b dash. So b dash is equal to 2 times of b. So coordinates of foci s and s dash plus or minus a comma 0. Coordinates of directrices plus or minus andre yavu coordinates of z and z dash. Coordinates of z and z dash plus or minus a by e comma 0. Obviously distance between the foci is s into s dash. Distance between the foci s into s dash is 2ae. Distance between the directrices is 2a by e. And the equations of latus rectum, these are the two latus rectum passing through focus. Okay now, and perpendicular to axis, that is one of them is x is equal to ae, another one is x equals minus ae. Okay, equations of latus rectum, equations of directrices, that is a line passing through the coordinates of z. X is equal to a by e, another one is x is equal to minus a by e. So equations of directrices, x is equal to plus or minus a by e. Ends of latus rectum, one end of the latus rectum, another end. Okay, ae comma b square by a first quadrant, ae comma minus b square by a fourth quadrant. So second quadrant minus ae comma b square by a, and this one is minus ae comma minus b square by a. Then length of latus rectum does not change to b square by a. So ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲಿಪ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೈಪರ್ಬೋಲಾದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಎಕ್ಸೆಂಟ್ರಿಸಿಟಿ. ಅಲ್ಲೇನಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಎಲಿಪ್ಸ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಎ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಇಂಟು 1 ಮೈನಸ್ ಇ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ 1 ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Eccentricity E in case of ellipse root of 1 minus b square by a square. In case of hyperbola it is 1 plus root of 1 plus b square by a square. So no change. ಅಲ್ಲಿ x axis ನ ಮೇಜರ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ, ಲೆಂತ್ 2a ಸೇಮ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ x axis ನ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ, ಲೆಂತ್ is 2a. And in case of ellipse we call y axis as the minor axis, length 2b ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ y axis ನ ಕಾಂಜುಗೇಟ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ x = 0 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಲೆಂತ್ 2b ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟ್ಸ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ? The only thing is the eccentricity. In case of hyperbola eccentricity is greater than 1, in case of ellipse eccentricity is less than 1. And in case of ellipse x axis major axis, y axis minor axis. In case of hyperbola x axis is the transverse axis and y axis is the conjugate axis. So ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಹೈಪರ್ಬೋಲಾ ಯಾವುದು ನಾವು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ, ಕಾಂಜುಗೇಟ್ ಹೈಪರ್ಬೋಲಾ ಬರೆಯೋದಾದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟೀಸ್. Conjugate hyperbola x square by a square minus y square by b square equals minus 1. Conjugate hyperbola x square by a square minus y square by b square equals minus 1. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ minus 1 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. minus 1 ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾಂಜುಗೇಟ್ ಹೈಪರ್ಬೋಲಾ, RHS ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 1 ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಹೈಪರ್ಬೋಲಾ. ಓಕೆ, ಅಗೇನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು ವರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್. S, L, L dash, okay, and this one Z, and this one Z dash. X is equal to minus a by e, x is equal to plus a by e. This is 0 comma b, and this is 0 comma minus b. Sorry, this one is y is equal to b by e, y is equal to minus b by e. So coordinates of L plus or minus a square by b plus a square by b plus be, both are positive. And this one x negative, y positive. This one both are negative. This one x positive, y negative. Ends of latus rectum L dash, and this one L1 dash. Center 0 comma 0. Okay now. So ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಕಾಂಜುಗೇಟ್ ಹೈಪರ್ಬೋಲಾಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟೀಸ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೀನಿ, ನೀವು ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು x ಮತ್ತೆ y ನ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, a ಮತ್ತೆ b ನ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. x ಇರಗಡೆ y ಬರಿಬೇಕು, a ಇರಗಡೆ x ಬರಿಬೇಕು, a ಇರಗಡೆ b ಬರಿಬೇಕು, b ಇರಗಡೆ a ಬರಿಬೇಕು. So for the conjugate hyperbola, coordinates of center 0 comma 0. So vertices ಇಲ್ಲಿ plus or minus a comma 0 ಇದೆ, ಎರಡನ್ನ ಇಂಟರ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ 0 ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, a ಆ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ a ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ b ತಗೋಬೇಕು, it becomes 0 comma plus or minus b. So for the conjugate hyperbola, vertices are 0 comma plus or minus b. So we call x axis, okay. This one is the x axis. We call x axis as the transverse axis. Again, as usual, ಇದನ್ನ y axis ನ conjugate ಅಂತಾನೆ ಕರೀತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಇದನ್ನ conjugate axis ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ, ಇದನ್ನ transverse axis ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. So length of ಈಗ transverse axis ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ y axis ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Transverse axis is y axis. Equation is x is equal to 0, length is 2b. So conjugate axis is x axis. Equation is y is equal to 0, so its length is 2a. Coordinates of foci 0 comma plus or minus be. So distance between the foci to be, and coordinates of directrices plus or minus 0 comma plus or minus b by e ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, x coordinate y coordinate ನ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, a ಮತ್ತೆ b ನ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. 0 ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, a ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ b ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 0 comma plus or minus b by e ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So distance between the directrices is 2b by e. Okay, equations of latus rectum x ಇರಗಡೆ y ತಗೋಬೇಕು, y is equal to plus or minus a ಇರಗಡೆ b ತಗೋಬೇಕು, y is equal to plus or minus be. And equations of directrices y is equal to plus or minus b by e. ends of lattice rectum ಇವೆರಡು ಇಂಟರ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ ಇದನ್ನ ಈ ಕಡೆ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ a b ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ a ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬೈ b plus or minus a square by b and plus or minus b. Length of lattice rectum becomes 2 times of a square by b. X coordinate y coordinate na change ಮಾಡಬೇಕು x plus l y ತಗೋಬೇಕು y plus x ತಗೋಬೇಕು coordinates ಕೂಡ change ಮಾಡಬೇಕು a ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ b ತಗೋಬೇಕು b ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ a ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ conjugate hyperbola ಗೆ properties ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಓಕೆ hyperbola this is a hyperbola and this is the conjugate hyperbola. Okay, once again for the conjugate hyperbola center 0 comma 0 vertex 0 comma plus or minus b. We call y-axis as the transverse axis. Y-axis is the transverse axis. Equation x equals 0, length is 2b, and we call x-axis as the conjugate axis. Equation is y equals 0, length is 2a, and the coordinates of foci 0 comma plus or minus be. Distance between the foci 2 times of be. Coordinates of directrix is plus or minus a by e comma 0. ಇಲ್ಲಿ conjugate hyperbola ಗೆ 0 comma plus or minus b by e ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Distance between the directrices is 2b by e. Equations of lattice rectum y is equal to plus or minus be. Equations of directrices y is equal to plus or minus a by e, and ends of lattice rectum plus or minus a square by b comma plus or minus b, and length of lattice rectum is 2a square by b. So these are the properties regarding for the conjugate hyperbola. So in our hyperbola rectangular hyperbola ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. What is that? Equation of the rectangular hyperbola x square minus y square is equal to a square. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. a equals b ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. So ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ you will be get x square by a square minus y square by a square is equal to 1. You will be get x square minus y square is equal to a square. So ಇದನ್ನ rectangular hyperbola ಅಂತಾನೆ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. Okay, now for this rectangular hyperbola eccentricity is always root 2. ಅಂದ್ರೆ a equals ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ b ಆಗಿರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ a equals b ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ eccentricity e is equal to a square plus a square 2 times of a square by a ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 2 times of root 2 e to a by a. So eccentricity is equal to root 2. For the rectangular hyperbola eccentricity is always root 2. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದೇ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೀವು x square minus y square is equal to a square ಬರೆಯೋದು ಬದಲು x square minus y square is equal to minus a square ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ rectangular conjugate hyperbola ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. This is rectangular hyperbola and this one is rectangular conjugate hyperbola. So for both eccentricity is always equal to root 2 only. Okay, let us solve the problems related to the hyperbola. The eccentricity of the hyperbola 4x square minus 9y square equals 36. 4x square minus 9y square equals 36. Standard form reduce ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Let us divide this equation by 36. So you will get x square by 9 minus y square by 4 equals 1. RHS 1 ಇದೆ. ಈಗಲೇ a greater than b, a less than b ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. If it is a ellipse, you have to check whether a is greater than b or a is less than b. So hyperbola case ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು whether RHS is equal to 1 or equal to minus 1. ಮತ್ತೆ ನೀವು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಮೈನಸ್ ನ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. But x square by a square minus y square by b square equals 1. Hyperbola x square by a square minus y square by b square equals minus 1. It is a conjugate hyperbola. Okay, for this hyperbola a square is 9, b square is 4. Eccentricity e is equal to 1 plus b square by a square. B square is 4, a square is 9. That is equal to 9 plus 4, 13. Root 9 is 3. Eccentricity e is equal to root 13 by 3. Eccentricity of the hyperbola 4x square minus 9y square equals 36. E is equal to root of 1 plus b square by a square. It is root 13 by 3. Okay. Second one. The foci, coordinates of the foci of the hyperbola. It is 9y square minus 4x square. 9y square minus 4x square equals 36. Coordinates of foci. Let us divide the equation throughout by 36. So it becomes y square by 4 minus x square by 9 equals 1. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ y square by b square ಇದೆ. So first ಇಲ್ಲಿ y square by b square ಇರೋದು x square by a square minus y square by b square ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು conjugate hyperbola. This is the hyperbola and this is the conjugate hyperbola. So ಇದಕ್ಕೆ multiply by ಇದು minus necessity ಇಲ್ಲ, multiply by minus ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಇದು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. x square by 9 minus y square by 4 is equal to minus 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to minus 1. Conjugate hyperbola ಅವನು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು coordinates of foci. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ 0, plus or minus b ಬರಿಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, for the hyperbola coordinates of foci plus or minus a, 0. For the conjugate hyperbola coordinates of foci are 0, plus or minus b. So ಇದನ್ನ ಹೀಗೂ ಬರಿಬಹುದು. That is 0, plus or minus b value of e ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ. Okay. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಹೈಪರ್ಬೋಲಾ ಆಗಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಬರೆದಿರ್ತೀರಾ. ಇದು ಯಾವುದು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಗೆ b square equals a square into e square minus 1. ಇದನ್ನ ನೀವೇನಾದ್ರು ಕಾಂಜುಗೇಟ್ ಹೈಪರ್ಬೋಲಾ ಬರಿಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾಂಜುಗೇಟ್ ಹೈಪರ್ಬೋಲಾಗೆ 1 ಪ್ಲಸ್ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ b ರ ಕಡೆ a ಬರಿಬೇಕು, a ರ ಕಡೆ b ಬರಿಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, a square by b square ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದನ್ನ e is equal to root of b square plus a square by b ಅಂತ ಬರಿಬಹುದು. ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, b ಇದೆಯಲ್ವಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ b ಇಂದ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ b into e is equal to what, root of a square plus b square. So ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ plus or minus b ಅಂತ ಇದನ್ನ root of a square plus b square ಅಂತ ಬರೀಬಹುದು. ಈಗ ಇದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ, plus or minus a e, 0 ಇದೆಯಲ್ವಾ, plus or minus a e, 0 ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ plus or minus root a square plus b square, 0 ಅಂತ ಬರೀಬಹುದು. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ so no change. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ವೆದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ x square by a square minus y square by b square equals minus 1 or x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to plus 1. If it is x square by a square minus y square by b square equals 1, then coordinates of foci plus or minus a, 0, or you can take this as plus or minus root a square plus b square, 0. So if it is a conjugate hyperbola, coordinates of foci 0, plus or minus root a square plus b square. So ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ a square ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ, b square ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ, it is easy. Okay. So for this hyperbola, conjugate hyperbola law, that is coordinates of foci 0, plus or minus a square plus b square ಅಂದ್ರೆ root 13 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 0, plus or minus root 13. So ನೀವು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಇನ್ನೂ ಒಂದು ಎಲಿಪ್ಸ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ s dash, a dash, z dash lies on x axis. Here for the hyperbola x axis is the transverse axis. ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲೂ y coordinate 0 ಇದೆ. y coordinate 0 ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು it is a hyperbola, standard form of equation of a hyperbola. y coordinates 0 ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, x coordinates 0 ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ x coordinate 0 ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು conjugate hyperbola ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so ಈಗ foci of hyperbola ಕೇಳಿದರೆ equation ನ ರಿಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ y square by 4 minus x square by 9 equals 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. y square by b square minus x square by a square equals 1, or x square by a square minus y square by b square is minus 1. A conjugate hyperbola, coordinates of foci 0, plus or minus b. So 0, plus or minus b into e is root of a square plus b square, 0, plus or minus root 13. Third one, the length of the conjugate axis of the hyperbola. The given equation of hyperbola is 49x square minus 4y square is equal to 196. Length of conjugate axis ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ first equation reduce ಮಾಡೋಣ. Dividing the equation throughout by 196. So it is 49 into 4. It is x square by 4 minus y square by, I think, 196 by 4. 4 4s are 16. 4 9s are obviously 49. 49 equals 1. 49 into 4 ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 196 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So the equation of the hyperbola is x square by 4 minus y square by 49 equals 1. Okay. A hyperbola, standard form of equation of a hyperbola. ಅವನು ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು length of conjugate axis. So for this hyperbola, x-axis is the transverse axis, x-axis is the transverse axis, its length is 2a. Y-axis is the conjugate axis, its length is 2b. Okay, here a square is 4, b square is 49, b is 7. Length of the conjugate axis, length of the conjugate axis is 2b. 2 into 7, it is 14. Length of the conjugate axis. The length of latus rectum of the hyperbola. Length of latus rectum 49x square minus 16y square equals 784. Dividing the equation throughout by 784. Okay, 49 into 6 bar by count ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. 49 into 6 6 9 54. Unit digit ಏನಿದೆ 4 ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ x square by 6 minus y square by 16 8 16 6 okay, 16 9 ಬರಬೇಕು. 16 784 divided by 16 okay, 3 40 16 6 16 4 64 16 5 80 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 16 4 64 64 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 14 ಮತ್ತೆ 9 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Right, 144 69 144. This is 49 equals 1. Okay, 16 4 64 ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 14 ಇರುತ್ತೆ. 144 16 9 144. Okay, this is the hyperbola. So we have to find the length of latus rectum. Length of latus rectum of the hyperbola and the ellipse. Standard form of equation of ellipse 2b square by a only. X square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to a formula. Okay, x square by a square minus y square by b square equals 1. Length of latus rectum is equal to 2 times of b square by a. 2 times of b square is 49 by the value of a is a square 6. A is root 6. Something wrong. I think it is 16. Okay, 780. Okay, 49. Okay, wrong. 16 correct. 49 into 6. 16 9 144. 14. 16 4 is 64. 64 plus 14. It is 784. It is 16. Okay, it becomes 2 times of b square is 49 by the value of a is 4. 2 1s are 2 2s are. It is 49 by 2. Length of the latus rectum of the hyperbola 49x square minus 16y square is equal to 784. Next one. The foci are 6, 4 and minus 4, 4 and e equals to, then the square of the semi-conjugate axis. Okay, one of the foci, I think okay, one of the foci 6, 4 and yes sir. Another one is minus 4, 4 ಇದೆ. Okay, s ಮತ್ತೆ s dash ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ. foci ಅಲ್ವಾ, s and s dash. Then the square of the semi conjugate axis ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. Square of the, ಈಗ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೈಪರ್ಬೋಲಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೈಪರ್ಬೋಲಾ. Okay, for the equation of hyperbola, x square by a square minus y square by b square equals 1. X-axis is the transverse axis, y-axis is the conjugate axis. Okay, ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಸೆಮಿ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಕಾಂಜುಗೇಟ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ನ ಲೆಂತ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 2b ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ನ ಲೆಂತ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 2a ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಸೆಮಿ ಕಾಂಜುಗೇಟ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಹಾಫ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೆಮಿ ಕಾಂಜುಗೇಟ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ is equal to b square of the semi conjugate axis ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಈಗ b square ಓಕೆನಾ so we have to find the value of b ಅಂದ್ರೆ b ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ equation of ellipse ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು s ಮತ್ತೆ s dash ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ 2ae ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಹೌದಾ ss dash ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ that is equal to 6 minus of minus 4 6 plus 4 10 square 4 minus 4 0 ss dash means distance between the foci is 2ae is equal to 10 so a into e is equal to 5 a into value of e is given it is 2 is equal to 5 so value of a is 5 by 2 okay so a square becomes 25 by 4 and now we have to find the value of b square is equal to a square into e square minus 1 it is 25 by 4 e is 2 square 4 minus 1 it is 25 into 3 it becomes 75 by 4 see here this is the value of b square semi conjugate axis is b obviously b square value of b square is 75 by 4 so once again for the hyperbola x square by a square minus y square by b square equals 1 standard ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕಾ ಕಾಂಜುಗೇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕಾ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ನೀವು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು ಓಕೆ coordinates of the foci are 6 4 and minus 4 4 and the eccentricity is 2 then the square of the semi conjugate axis so ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಈ hyperbola ಗೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಯಾವುದು x axis ಲೆಂತ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ 2a y axis ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಕಾಂಜುಗೇಟ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ 2b ಓಕೆ ಸೆಮಿ ಕಾಂಜುಗೇಟ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ b ಆಗುತ್ತೆ half of this one b so square of the semi conjugate axis ಅಂದ್ರೆ b square ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಓಕೆ means we have to find the value of b square ಇದೆರಡಕ್ಕೂ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ okay ss dash is nothing but 2ae okay value of a is 5 by 2 a square is 25 by 4 by using this relation b square equals a square into e square minus 1 we get the value of b square is 75 by 4 so length of the semi conjugate axis the square of the semi conjugate axis is 75 by 4 Next one. The distance between the foci is 413 and length of the conjugate axis is 8. Then what will be the eccentricity? Distance between the foci. Okay, standard formula 2ae is 413 and length of the conjugate axis. Aliye standard form anta tagondre x axis to transverse axis. Length of transverse axis 2a. Length of conjugate axis is 2b. So length of the conjugate axis is 8. Andre 2b equals 8 okay then what will be the eccentricity a into e is equal to 2 root 13 and the value of b is 4 and we know that b square is equal to a square into e square minus 1 b square becomes 16 so a square is okay value of e is 2 root 13 by a square e square ಅಂದ್ರೆ 4 into 13 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಓಕೆ 13 into 4 52 by a square minus 1 16 is equal to a square ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಈ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ a ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು ನಮಗೆ ಓಕೆ so you will be get 52 minus a square by a square and now this to get cancelled 16 is equal to 52 minus a square. A square is 52 minus 16. 12 minus 6, 6. 4 minus 1, 3. A square is 36. Okay. And now the eccentricity E is equal to 2 times of root 13. A square is 36. value of A is 6. 2 root 13 by A andre 6 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. You will be get 13 by 2 on the 2 3s root 13 by 3. Distance between the foci is 4 root 13 and the length of the conjugate axis is 2b. Okay, distance between the foci 2AE is 4 root 13 and the distance between the and the length of the conjugate axis is 8. So ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. x square by a square minus y square by b square equals 1. So a into e is 2AE 4 root 13. a into e is 2 root 13. Value of e becomes 2 root 13 by a. ಅಂದ್ರೆ a ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ, b ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. By using the result ಇದು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. b square equals a square into e square minus 1. So we get eccentricity. a value 6 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Substitute the value of a here. 2 root 13 by 6 becomes root 13 by 3. Eccentricity of the hyperbola, given that the distance between the foci is 4 root 13 and length of conjugate axis is 8. The distance between the foci, same 2AE is 16, eccentricity root 2. If the eccentricity is root 2, then it is a hyperbola, rectangular hyperbola, or it may be a conjugate rectangular hyperbola, rectangular conjugate hyperbola, conjugate rectangular hyperbola. So a square minus e square, a square x square minus y square a square ಆದರೆ rectangular hyperbola. X square minus y square equals minus a square ಆದರೆ conjugate rectangular conjugate hyperbola. Okay, so it is a into e is equal to 8. So a into root 2 equals 8. 8 by root 2. Okay, and again a square ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ 64 by 2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. You will get 32. And now b square, obviously b square is equal to a square into e square minus 1. A square is 32. E square e is root 2. E square is 2 minus 1. You will get 32. So equation of hyperbola x square minus y square equals 32. Hyperbola ನಿಮಗೆ a square 1 ಸಿಕ್ಕರೆ conjugate hyperbola ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು. ಸರಿ, rectangular hyperbola, rectangular conjugate hyperbola ದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ a square ಆಗಲಿ ಅಥವಾ b square ಆಗಲಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕರೆ ಸಾಕು. Because eccentricity root 2 ಅಂತ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡೇ ಆಪ್ಷನ್, rectangular hyperbola, rectangular conjugate hyperbola, conjugate rectangular hyperbola. ಸೊ ಎರಡೂ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲೂ eccentricity ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ root 2. ಈಗ ನಮಗೆ a square 32 ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ b square 32 ಆಗಲೇಬೇಕು. Because x square minus y square is equal to a square is the standard form of the equation of a rectangular hyperbola. So your equation is x square minus y square is equal to 32. Rectangular hyperbola. So conjugate rectangular hyperbola. The equation of the hyperbola with center at 0, 0. Center at 0, 0. Distance between the foci 2AE is 18 and the distance between the directrix is 2A by E is 8. Then the equation of hyperbola. What is given? Center 0, 0. Distance between the foci. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to one formula ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. Distance between the foci is given, it is 18 and distance between the directrix is 8. It is 2AE is equal to 18 and 2A by E equals 8. So A into E equals 9 and A by E equals 4. Okay. Let us solve these two equations. Value of A is 4 times of E. So 4 times of E into E is 9. 4 E square is 9. 9 by 4. It implies value of E is 3 by 2. Eccentricity is greater than 1. Obviously, substitute here. Therefore, value of A is 4 times of E is 3 by 2. 2 ones are 2 2s are. A is 6. A square is 36. Okay, we know the value of E and we know the value of A. Obviously, B square equals A square into E square minus 1. So A square is 36. E square is 9 by 4 minus 1. 36. 9 minus 4, it is 5 by 4. So B square is 45. So the equation of the hyperbola is x square by a square 36 minus y square by b square, it is 45 equals 1. X square A is 4e, 4 into e square, 9, e square is 9 by 4, e is 3 by 2, okay. A becomes 4 into 3 by 2, 2 ones are 2 2s are 2 3s are 6, a square 36, okay. B square is a square into 1 minus, sorry, e square minus 1, a square is 36, e square is, it is 9 by 4 minus 1, 9 minus 4, 5, 5 by 4, 4 ones are 4 9s are, 9 5s are 45, so B square 45. So option correct product is x square by 36 minus y square by 45 equals 1. 45. Tangent to the hyperbola at the comma 3 comma minus 2. Under the equation of tangent of find product. So differentiation concept over such point put equation of tangent significant. Equation step 4x square minus 5y square equals 16 at the point 3 comma minus 2. So we have to find the equation of the tangent to the hyperbola at 3 comma minus 2. Okay. So in differentiation differentiate with respect to x, 4 into differentiation of x square to x minus 5 into differentiation of y square 2y y dash is equal to 0, derivative of a constant. Okay. 8 times of x is equal to 10 times of y y dash. So y dash is 8x divided by 10y. Andre idu 4x by 5y. 5y. This is y dash, nothing but dy by dx. Y dash at some point 3 comma minus 2. 4 into 3, 5 into minus 2. Okay. This is 12 by minus 12 by 10. This is equal to minus 6 by 5. This is nothing but the slope of the tangent. Slope of the tangent. Equation of the tangent is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So y minus y1 is minus 2, minus of minus 2 plus 2. Value of m is minus 6 by 5 into x minus x1. Value of x1 is 3. That is 2 in the multiply 5y plus 10 equals minus 6x plus 18. 6x plus 5y, 10 minus 18 minus 8 is equal to 0. 6x plus 5y minus 8 is equal to 0, or 6x plus 5y is equal to 8. So ಇದು ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ 4 into derivative of x square 2x minus 5 into derivative of y square is 2y y dash y with respect to x dy by dx y square with respect to x 2y y with respect to x is dy by dx. Okay, ಇದು ಟ್ಯಾಂಜೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡಿರಾಯ್ತು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಸೊ ಕರ್ವ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕರ್ವ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಶಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ dy by dx ಅಂತ ಗಿವನ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಸ್ಲೋಪ್ ಆಫ್ ದ tangent ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. Equation of the tangent is y minus y1 equals m into x minus x1. So the required equation is 6x plus 5y minus 8 is equal to 0. Distance between the foci of the hyperbola. Distance between the foci of the hyperbola x square minus y square equals rectangular hyperbola. X square minus y square is equal to 7. Distance between the foci. Obviously, rectangular hyperbola a equals b ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸರಿನಾ? For this hyperbola a equals b. ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು distance between the foci ಅಂದ್ರೆ 2ae ಅಂದ್ರೆ eccentricity ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? For this hyperbola e is always equal to √2. So ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ a equals b ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ. x square minus y square is equal to a square ಅಲ್ವಾ? So x square minus y square is equal to a square. It implies a square is 7, a is √7, and for the rectangular hyperbola eccentricity is always √2. Eccentricity is always √2. So distance between the foci is 2ae, 2 times of a is √7, e is √2, 2 times of √14. Next one, equation of the hyperbola whose foci are 0, plus or minus 12. Coordinates of foci 0, plus or minus 12 and length of latus rectum is 36. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ x coordinate 0 ಇದೆ. ನೀವು ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Coordinates of foci 0, plus or minus 12 ಅಂದ್ರೆ x coordinate 0 ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅದು conjugate hyperbola. ಅದೇ y coordinate 0 ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೈಪರ್ಬೋಲಾ. x coordinate 0 ಇದೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಫೋಕೈ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದಾದ್ರೆ 0, plus or minus be is equal to 0, plus or minus 12. Length of latus rectum for the hyperbola. Here for the standard form of equation of hyperbola, length of latus rectum is 2b square by a. Here we have to take 2a square by b. Here coordinates of foci for the standard form plus or minus ae, 0. ಕಾಂಜುಗೇಟ್ ಹೈಪರ್ಬೋಲಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 0 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಎ ಇ ಬರಬೇಕು, ಬಟ್ ಎ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 0, ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಬಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇನ್ನ ಲೆಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ಲ್ಯಾಟಸ್ ರೆಕ್ಟಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿ ತಗೋಬೇಕು, ಬಿ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಎ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. 2a square by b. ಓಕೆ, 2a square by b is equal to 36. So 2 ones are 2 18s are. So value of a square is 18b. Okay, and here it is b into e is equal to 12. So b equals 12, a square is 18b. So now we have to find the equation of the hyperbola. Okay, and now by using the relation, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ conjugate hyperbola ಇರೋದು, ಇದು ನಾವು ತಗೊಂಡಿರೋದು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೈಪರ್ಬೋಲಾ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂತ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅವರು ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಲೆಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ಲ್ಯಾಟಸ್ ರೆಕ್ಟಮ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಫೋಕೈ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಕಾಂಜುಗೇಟ್ ಹೈಪರ್ಬೋಲಾ. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ಇಂಟರ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ a ಬರಬೇಕು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ b ಬರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ವಿ ನೋ ದಟ್ a square is equal to b square into e square minus 1. ಈ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಕಾಂಜುಗೇಟ್ ಹೈಪರ್ಬೋಲಾ. ಓಕೆ, a square ಏನಿದೆ 18b b square. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂನ ಏನು ತಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ, 12 by b ಅಂತ ಬರೀತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆನಾ, ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ b ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ e ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 144 by b square 144 by b square minus 1 that is b square 144 minus b square by b square this is 18b okay so the equation becomes 18b equals 144 minus b square plus 18b minus 144 is equal to 0 so b value ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ okay now 16 144 12 12 ಮತ್ತೆ 6 ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 12 6 72 18 8 18 into 8 18 8 8 is 64 8 on the 8 plus 6 under 144 okay factors a square is equal to 2a square by b is 36 so a square is 18b okay a square is equal to b square so a square is 18b and equals b square into e square is 144 by b square factors for this all 6 are 18 8 are 16 9 are 144 12 6 are 72 are 18 8 are 12 are okay b square plus 18b minus 144 is equal to 0 factors b square equals e square minus 1 e square is 144 by b square 144 minus b square these two get cancelled a square is 18b b square plus 18b minus 144 is equal to 0 if we add 18 ಬರಬೇಕು multiply ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡಾಗ 144 ಬರಬೇಕು 9 into 2 add 9 plus 2 16 plus 2 18 16 2 is 32 okay 9 plus 6 9 is 9 plus 9 18 9 is 81 okay 108 e is 12 by b a square is equal to b square into e square minus 1 equation of the hyperbola whose foci plus or minus 0 plus or minus b length of lateral circle is 2a square by b is equal to 36 okay 2 1 to 18 a square is 18b factor 7 9 plus 9 10 plus 8 okay because apply the formula only that is equal to b equals minus 18 plus or minus b square is 18 square minus 4 into a into c is minus 144 divided by 2 into 1 that is minus 18 plus or minus 324 plus 4 4 is 16 1 carry 4 4 is 16 plus 1 7 1 carry 4 on the 4 plus 1 576 divided by 2 that is minus 18 plus or minus 6 plus 4 10 1 carry 7 plus 2 9 9 plus 1 10 1 carry 5 plus 3 8 okay 6 plus 4 10 1 carry 7 plus 2 9 9 plus 1 10 1 carry 5 plus 8 8 plus 1 9 900 divided by 2 minus 18 plus or minus 900 okay 9 into 100 ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ root 900 30 into 30 900 so root 900 is 30 divided by 2 okay so 30 minus 18 one of the value b equals okay 30 minus 12 ಅಂದರೆ 12 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ 12 by 2 ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 6 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ b is equal to b square is 36 okay b value 6 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ so the equation 36 and a square is 18b a square is equal to 18 into b 18 value of b is 6 you will be get 108 x square by 108 minus y square by b square is 36 is equal to 1. That is the equation of the hyperbola. So in now LCM 108 toward LCM is 108. So you will get x square. You get 36 into 8 mark. Okay. 36 into 8 is 48. 4 8 3s are 24 plus 4 28. Okay. 36 3s are minus 3 times of y square is equal to 1. X square minus 3y square equals 108. X square minus 3y square is equal to 108. That is the required equation of hyperbola. So option C. Okay. So after by using this relation we have first thing nಮಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದು ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ a square equals 18b ಇತ್ತು ಈ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ b square conjugate hyperbola a square equals b square into e square minus 1 a square is 18b ಓಕೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಏನು ಬಂದಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ e is equal to 12/d ಬಂದಿದೆ ಗಿವನ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ ಸೊ ಈ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ a square ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ b ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 2 ಬರುತ್ತೆ 30 minus 18 12/2 ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ 6 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ b square 36 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ so we know that a square is 18b okay b 108 so final equation of hyperbola is x square minus 3y square equals 108. Move to the next one. Foci of the hyperbola with vertices at 0 comma plus or minus 6 and eccentricity is 5/3. We have to find the coordinates of foci of the hyperbola. Given that vertices, vertices 0 comma plus or minus 6 ಅಂದ್ರೆ x coordinate 0 ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಏನು ತಗೋಬೇಕು ನೀವು 0 comma plus or minus b ಅಂತ ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತೆ eccentricity ಏನು e is equal to 5/3. So we have to find the coordinates of the foci. So vertices ಅಲ್ಲಿ x coordinate 0 ಇದೆ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ 0 comma plus or minus b ಅಂತ ತಗೋಬೇಕು ನೀವು okay conjugate hyperbola eccentricity is 5/3. What do you get? So by comparing these two it implies value of b is equal to 6 okay we have to find the coordinates of foci ಅಂತ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು 0 comma plus or minus b conjugate hyperbola okay ಅಂದ್ರೆ b ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ e ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ so you will be get 0 comma plus or minus b is 6 e is 5/3 that is 0 comma plus or minus 10 coordinates of foci 0 comma plus or minus 10. Next one. The equation x square divided by 14 minus a plus y square divided by 9 minus a equals 1 represents an ellipse or a hyperbola. So conditions ಬೇರೆ ಇದೆ so ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ellipse ಆಗೋದಾದ್ರೆ a greater than 9 ಆಗಬೇಕು hyperbola between 9 and 14 ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ hyperbola a is greater than 14 ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ellipse a is lies in between 9 and 14 so ellipse ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ of course x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1 so I will ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ a greater than 9 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ suppose let us take a is equal to 10 a value 10 ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 9 minus 10 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ 9 minus 10 ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ 14 minus 9 okay 14 minus a ಇದೆ okay a value 10 ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 14 minus 10 ಇಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ 9 minus 10 ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಹೈಪರ್ಬೋಲಾ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಎಲಿಪ್ಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ hyperbola between 9 and 14 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. 9 and 14 ಅಲ್ಲಿ a value again greater than 9 less than 14 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 10 ತಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. 14 minus 10 ಓಕೆ ಇದು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ obviously hyperbola ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ a greater than 14 if it is a hyperbola greater than 14 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ 15 ತಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. 15 ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ 14 minus 15 ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, 9 minus 15 ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇದು ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎರಡು ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು, ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಎಲಿಪ್ಸ್ ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಹೈಪರ್ಬೋಲಾ ಆಗಿದೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ ಇಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಸೊ hyperbola, the equation represents a hyperbola if a is greater than 9 but less than 14. Next one, equation of the hyperbola with whose vertices are plus or minus 2 comma 0. vertices ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ a and a dash, vertices plus or minus a comma 0, y coordinate 0 ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ, plus or minus a comma 0 plus or minus 2 comma 0 and coordinates of foci plus or minus a comma 0 equals plus or minus 3 comma 0. Then what will be the equation of hyperbola? Okay, it implies value of a is 2 and here a into e is 3. So 2 times of e is 3, e is 3 by 2. So b square is equal to a square into e square minus 1. a square 4, e square 9 by 4 minus 1. 4 into 9 minus 4 andre 5 agutte. So you will be get 5 by 4. So value of b square is equal to 5. Value of a square is 4. Equation of hyperbola x square by a square 4 minus y square by b square 5 equals 1. x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1. Equation of the hyperbola whose vertex is 0 comma plus or minus 5 and foci 0 comma plus or minus 8. Obviously ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರತಕ್ಕಂತ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ x coordinate 0 ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇದು ಕಾಂಜುಗೇಟ್ ಹೈಪರ್ಬೋಲಾ ಆಗಿದೆ. Conjugate hyperbola vertices 0 comma plus or minus 5. So ಇದನ್ನ ಈಗ ನಾವು 0 comma plus or minus b ಅಂತ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. That is equal to 0 comma plus or minus 5 and 0 comma plus or minus b is equal to 0 comma plus or minus 8. Vertices and foci. By comparing these two, value of b is 5, b square is 25, b into e equals 8. So 5 times of e is 8, e is 8 by 5. So ಈಗ conjugate hyperbola ಆಗಿದೆ, ಇದನ್ನ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. For the conjugate hyperbola, a square is equal to b square into e square minus 1. Okay, b square is 25, e square ಅಂದ್ರೆ 64 by 25 minus 1, that is 25. 64 minus 25, 49 by 4 minus 5, 9 and 5 minus 2, 3, 39 by 25 aಗುತ್ತೆ. This will get cancelled. So a square. So equation of the conjugate hyperbola x square by a square is 39 minus y square by b square 25 equals 1. X square by 39. Okay, x square, a square. B square by 25. X square by conjugate hyperbola. X square by a square. Sorry. X square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1 ಆಗಬೇಕು. Y square by b square ಬರ್ತದೆ. Y square by b square. B square is 25 minus x square by a square is 39 equals 1. Conjugate hyperbola. ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ಇದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ರೀತಿ ಬರೆಯೋದಾದ್ರೆ x square by 39 minus y square by 25 equals minus 1. So it is y square by 25 minus x square by 39 is equal to 1. So option B is correct. Y square by 25 minus x square by 39 equals 1. A conjugate hyperbola. Next one, equation of the hyperbola whose coordinates of foci, again x coordinate, sorry, y coordinate 0 ಇದೆ, coordinates of foci ಅಂದ್ರೆ plus or minus ae, 0 ತಗೋಬೇಕು, plus or minus 5, 0, and transverse axis, length of transverse axis is 8. For the we have to find the equation of the parabola, sorry, hyperbola. It is given that coordinates of foci plus or minus 5, 0, y coordinate 0 ಇದೆ, so ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇದನ್ನ plus or minus ae, 0 ಅಂತ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. Obviously standard form, transverse axis ಯಾವಾಗುತ್ತೆ, x axis, length of transverse axis is 2a is 8, and here a into e is equal to equals 5 and a equals 4. E, okay, value of a is 4 times of e is 5, e is 5 by 4, and now b square equals a square into e square minus 1, a square 16, e square andre 25 by 16 minus 1, 25 minus 16 it is 9 by 16, so value of b square is 9, okay, and the value of a square is 16. Therefore the equation of hyperbola x square by a square minus y square by b square equals 1. X square by 16 minus y square by 9 is equal to 1. Equation of the hyperbola, coordinates of foci 0, plus or minus 13, conjugate axis of length 24. Again ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ x coordinates 0 ಇದೆ, coordinates of foci ಅಲ್ವಾ, 0, plus or minus b, conjugate hyperbola, okay, x coordinate 0 ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ 0, plus or minus b ತಗೋಬೇಕು, is equal to 0, plus or minus 13, conjugate axis ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ, hyperbola ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ, so for this hyperbola x axis is the transverse axis, y axis is the conjugate axis. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ conjugate hyperbola ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ x axis conjugate axis ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, y axis transverse axis ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So ಈಗ equation of the hyperbola, coordinates of foci 0, plus or minus 13 ಇದೆ, x coordinate 0 ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಾವು conjugate hyperbola ತಗೋಬೇಕು. So ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ conjugate hyperbola ಗೆ y axis, conjugate hyperbola ಗೆ y axis transverse axis, x axis conjugate axis. ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು conjugate axis, ಮತ್ತೆ ನೀವು ತಗೋಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು 2a but not 2b is 24. So equation of hyperbola, coordinates of foci 0, plus or minus b, okay, x coordinate 0 ಇದೆ, but ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ conjugate hyperbola ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ y axis transverse axis, x axis conjugate axis, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಇರೋದು conjugate axis, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾವು ತಗೋಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು length 2a, okay. For the conjugate hyperbola, y axis is the transverse axis, so y axis ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, transverse axis ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, x axis conjugate ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು transverse axis ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅವ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು conjugate axis ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಾವು x axis ತಗೋಬೇಕು, length of x axis ಅಂದ್ರೆ 2a ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So it is b into e is equal to 13 and the value of a is 12. So ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ conjugate hyperbola ನಾವು ತಗೋಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು a square is equal to b square into e square minus 1. We know that for the conjugate hyperbola, okay. So that is a square is 144, this is b square, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, e is equal to 169 by b square minus 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, value of e is 13 by b, e square is 169 by b square, so that is b square 169 minus b square by b square, this to get cancelled, okay, and that is 144. So b square is equal to, ಈ ಕಡೆ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 169 minus 144, you will get 25. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ a 12 ಇದೆ, a square 144 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕಾಂಜುಗೇಟ್ ಹೈಪರ್ಬೋಲಾ ಬರಿಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು, ಕಾಂಜುಗೇಟ್ ಹೈಪರ್ಬೋಲಾ y square by b square is 25 minus x square by a square. A square is 144 equals 1, or you can write it as x square by 144 minus y square by 25 equals minus 1. Y square by 25 minus x square by 144 equals 1, or you can write x square by 144 minus y square by 25 equals minus 1. Okay, move to the next one. Equation of the hyperbola. Similar in that, equation of the hyperbola, coordinates of foci plus or minus 4 comma 0, length of latus rectum. Okay, y coordinate 0 irodrinda standard form tagobekku. Standard form of the equation of hyperbola, coordinates of foci, that is plus or minus ae comma 0 plus or minus 4 comma 0, and length of latus rectum 2b square by a is 12. Standard form. Okay, we have to find the equation of hyperbola. Again, a into e equals 4. 2 ones are 2 6 are. B square is 6 times of a. B square is 6 times of a. Okay. And we know that b square equals a square into 1 minus e square, 6 times of a square. Sorry, this one is e square minus 1. Okay, it implies e is 4 by a. Okay, 16 by a square minus 1, 6 times of a, 16 minus a square by a square. That is 6 times of a equals 16 minus a square plus 6a minus 16 is equal to 0. Okay, a square plus 8 times of a minus 2 times of a minus 16 is 0. A into a plus 8 to minus 2 into a plus 8 0. A is equal to 2, or a equals minus 8. Okay, here value of b square. Okay, b square is a value 2 6 into 2 12. B square is 12. X square by a square 4 a is equal to 2. A square is 4 minus y square by b square 12 equals 1. X square by 4 minus y square by 12 is equals to 1. ಒಂದೊಳ್ಳೆ ನೀವು a ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ -8 ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ b ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ -48 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. b ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ -48 ಅಂದ್ರೆ e ಮೈನಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲಿಪ್ಸ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ನಾಟ್ hyperbola. So you have to take a equals 2. Not equal to -2. Equation of the hyperbola, coordinates of vertices plus or minus 7 comma 0, eccentricity is 4 by 3. Again vertices ಅಲ್ಲಿ y coordinate 0 ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ vertices plus or minus a comma 0 ತಗೋಬೇಕು, plus or minus 7 comma 0, eccentricity is 4 by 3. Okay, a is equal to 7, a square is 49. Standard form of equation of hyperbola. ಇದೇ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. b square equals a square into e square minus 1. That is a square is 49, e square 16 by 9 minus 1. Okay. So you will be get 49 7 by 9, that is equal to 63. 6, 7 4 are 28 plus 6, 343 by 9. So the equation of hyperbola x square by 49 minus y square by 343 by 9 equals 1. So this can be taken as x square by 49 minus 9y square by 343 equals 1. Okay, so option A is correct. X square by 49 minus 9y square by 343 equals 1. Equation of hyperbola, vertex is plus or minus 7 comma 0 and eccentricity is 4 by 2. The eccentricity of the hyperbola which passes through the point 3 comma 0 and 3 root 2 comma 2. 20. Four, 23. Okay, the distance 22, 21. The eccentricity of the hyperbola which passes through the points 3 comma 0 and the point 3 root 2 comma 2. X square by a square. Minus y square by b square is equal to 1, passing through the point 3 comma 0. Okay, 9 by a square minus 0 is equal to 1. Y value 0 ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ value of a square is 9, passing through another point 3 root 2 comma 2. Okay, it implies 3 root 2 whole square, 9 into 2, 18 by a square minus 4 by b square is equal to 1. And now 18 by a square is 9 minus 4 by b square is equal to 1. 2 minus 1 is equal to 4 by b square. So 1. So value of b square is 4. So eccentricity is equal to E is equal to root of 1 plus b square 4 by a square is, so b square is 4, or a square is 9, that is root 13 by 3. Standard form ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ, passing through 2 points ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, passing through the 2 points, that is 3 comma 0 and 3 root 2 comma 2. X value 3 ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, y value 0 ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. X value 3 root 2 ತಗೋಬೇಕು, y value 2 ತಗೋಬೇಕು. So b square is 4, a square is 9, eccentricity E is root of 1 plus b square by a square. Next one. The eccentricity of the hyperbola given that latus rectum is equal to 8. Latus rectum is 8 and conjugate axis ಯಾವುದಾಗುತ್ತೆ, y axis ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನೇನು ತಗೋಬೇಕು ನಾವು, 2b is equal to half of the distance between the foci ಅಂದ್ರೆ 2ae ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. The eccentricity of the hyperbola ನಾವು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು. It is given that latus rectum is 8. Okay, latus rectum is 8 and conjugate axis ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದು, y axis. Length ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, 2b is half of the distance between the foci. Distance between the foci ಅಂದ್ರೆ ss dash, that is 2ae. Okay, see conjugate axis is 2b. Okay, we have to find the eccentricity of the hyperbola and now these two get cancelled. Latus rectum ಅಂದ್ರೆ 2b square by a equals 8. 2 ones are 2 4s are. So b square by a equals 4. B square by a equals 4. And here it is Okay, 2 times of b equals a into e. Okay, so b ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ a e by 2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ b ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ a square e square by 4 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. a square e square by 4. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ a square e square by 4 by a is equal to 4. ಓಕೆ, ಇದೆರಡು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ a into e square, a into e square by 4 is 4. So a into e square is 16. Okay, e square is equal to 16 by a, and b square is equal to a square into e square minus 1. So I am going to b square value a square e square by 4 ಅಂತ ಬರೀತೀವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ a square ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ e square minus 1 ಇದೆ, ಇದೆರಡು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, e square by 4 is equal to e square minus 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಡೆ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ e square by 4 plus 1 is equal to e square. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ 4 e square plus 4 by 4 is equal to e square. Okay, e square plus 4 by 4. So e square plus 4 is equal to 4e square. So 4 is equal to 3e square. E square is equal to 4 by 3. E is 2 by root 3. So your answer is answer C. Okay, length of latus rectum 2b square by a is 8. b square by a is 4. Length of conjugate axis is half of the distance between the foci. 2b is ae, b is ae by 2, b square is a square, e square by 4. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ b square by a 4 ಬಂದಿದೆ, b square value ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, a square e square by 4 ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. So we get e square as 16 by a. So by using the result ಯಾವುದು b square is equal to a square into e square minus 1. So e square value ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, b square ನ a square e square ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, e square ನ 16 by ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. b square is a square e square by 4, a square ಹಾಗೆ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, e square ಅಂದ್ರೆ 16 by a ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, so b square is a square into e square minus 1, b square is a square e square by 4 into a square into e square minus 1. This to get cancelled. So after simplification, value of e is 2 by root 3. The distance between the foci is 16 and the eccentricity is root 2. Its equation. Okay, easy agide direct ಆಗಿ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ. 2a equals 16 and e is root 2. a into e is 8. So e value ತಗೊಳ್ತೀನಿ, root 2 ಇದೆ 8. a is 8 by root 2. Okay, and obviously a square is 64 by 2 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 32. Obviously b square is also 32 because eccentricity is root 2. Equation of hyperbola x square minus y square equals 32. Rectangular hyperbola x square minus y square equals a square. Equation of hyperbola with eccentricity 3 by 2 and foci at plus or minus 2 comma 0. Similar is there. Let's solve the next one. Equation of hyperbola with vertices 0 comma plus or minus 6 and eccentricity 5 by 3. Okay, equation of hyperbola with vertices and eccentricity. Okay, something options wrong there. Equation of hyperbola with vertices ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾನೆ, plus or minus b, x coordinate 0 ಇದೆ, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇನ್ನ 0 ಕಾಮ plus or minus 6 ಅಂತ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. eccentricity ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ, e value 5 by 3 ಇದೆ. So ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ it implies b is equal to 6, b square is 36. Okay, equation of hyperbola ಅಲ್ವಾ ನೋಡಿ, x coordinate 0 ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ conjugate hyperbola ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. conjugate hyperbola ಹೋಗೋದಾದ್ರೆ a square is equal to b square into e square minus 1 ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಇದು hyperbola ಗೆ ನಾವು ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು conjugate hyperbola. So b square is 36, e square ಅಂದ್ರೆ 25 by 9 minus 1, you will get 36. 25 minus 9, so 18. 25, 16 by 9, this is a square. Okay, 9 ones are 9 fours, you will get 64. X square by a square. A square is okay, conjugate minus 1 x square by 64 minus y square by 36 equals minus 1, or you can take y square by 36 minus x square by 64 equals 1. Y square by 36 minus x square by 64 equals 1. So ಈ points ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಇದು ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಕೇಳಿದ equation of hyperbola ಮಾತ್ರ with vertices 0, plus or minus 6 and eccentricity. x coordinate 0 ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ vertices ನ 0, plus or minus b ಅಂತ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. b ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, b ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಇದು ಹೈಪರ್ಬೋಲಾ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಕಾಂಜುಗೇಟ್ ಹೈಪರ್ಬೋಲಾದಲ್ಲಿ a ಮತ್ತೆ b ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ a ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ equals b ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ into b ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ minus 1. The length of transverse axis along x-axis with center at origin of a hyperbola is 7. Andre length of transverse axis anta helina. Length of transverse axis is 7. Center at origin axis along x-axis anta helina. Andre standard form. Length of transverse axis yavadaguttೋ ಆಗ 2a. 2a is equal to 7 and it passes through the point 5 comma minus 2. a is equal to 7 by 2. और ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು equation of hyperbola 1. Length of transverse axis ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, axis along x axis center origin ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನೀವು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ this is the standard form of equation of hyperbola. Transverse axis x axis ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, length 2a ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 2a is 7, a is 7 by 2 and passing through the point 5 comma minus 2 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ತಗೋಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1. Let the equation of hyperbola be this one. ಇಲ್ಲಿ a square ಇರುತ್ತೆ 49 by 4 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. And it is given that this hyperbola is passing through the point 5 comma minus 2. Okay, so x value ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, 25 ತಗೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. 25 x value 5 ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ x square 25 by a square minus 2 whole square ಅಂದ್ರೆ 4 by b square is equal to 1. but a square value ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೆ ನಾನು 49 by 4. 25 49 by 4 minus 4 by b square is equal to 1. 4 into 25, 100 by 49, 4 minus 4 by b square is equal to 1. So you will be get 100 by 49 minus 1 is equal to 4 by b square. So you will be get 51 by 49 is equal to 4 by b square. So b square is equal to 4 9s are 36, 3 carry 4 4 16 plus 1 andre 196 by 51. So equation of hyperbola x square by 49 by 4 minus y square by 196 by 51 equals 1. Nothing but 4 by 49 into x square minus 51 by 196 into y square equals 1. So option C is correct. Okay, this completes hyperbola. So this completes your conic section. Circles, parabola, ellipse, hyperbola. Circles, parabola, ellipse and hyperbola. ಇದು ಮೂರು ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಟೋಟಲ್ 2 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಈಗ ನಾವೇನು ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ಅದು NCERT ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಕವರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಥಿಯರಿ ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಈಗ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ದನ್ ಸಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ CET. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ so discuss about the mathematical reasoning. Easy chapter ಇದೆ ಅದು, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Tomorrow I will discuss about the mathematical reasoning. Okay, thank you.